Hey you guys, it's Miss D. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. I could be doing a little bit better. You guys, I've been having a lot of problems with computers and things like that. And you know how it is when you first start something, you don't have necessarily the best things or the most optimal. That's why you despise not small beginnings, right? You have to start somewhere. So in the interim of me starting somewhere, we're gonna have a few problems, but thanks so much you guys for all your patience. We are gonna get back started talking about boundaries. I just wanted to give you a little explanation about why I've been off the map. I did release a video about my little fruit basket I did with the watermelon, but I realize it's nothing compared to what I'm usually putting out. So I did want to say in my intro today that I am so very sorry about that. But we're going to go on and boundaries. Today we're going to talk about 5 signs that you may have poor boundaries. Okay. One is if you're constantly what they call a people pleaser, which means you're constantly striving to please others, even at your own expense. I've been very guilty of that myself. That tends to happen with people that are very empathetic or empaths. They tend to just kind of throw themselves out there to the wolves. You can find yourself saying yes and yes and yes and sure I can when you shouldn't. Saying yes to everything is harmful for you and to the other person. Harm's way. Saying yes to everything is harmful for you and to the other person. Okay? Overgiving, which goes into people pleasing. You're saying yes for a reason. They're usually probably asking for something, an accommodation, go somewhere, pick this up. Do you mind doing this? Can you watch this person? Can you do whatever? And you're saying yes, and you're overgiving in that point. You can say yes to some things, but you also have to learn a boundary and say no to some things. Do you mind doing this? Can you watch this person? Can you do whatever? And you're saying yes, and you're overgiving in that point. You can say yes to some things, but you also have to learn a boundary and say no to some things. Sure, you can be an open giver, free giving, but you have to learn to say no sometimes. If not for the other person, for yourself.
It doesn't look like you have an app.
Sorry. We were on ending the people-pleasing part, the overgiving of your time, your physicality, your emotions, your money, your spirit, your aura, your strength. Overgiving until you have nothing left. It will lead to feelings of being resentful towards the person, and you'll be totally burnt out. The next thing, difficulty saying no, which piggybacks on the people pleasing, believe it or not, because in people pleasing you're saying yes. Why? Because you don't want to say no. You don't want to say no. It makes you feel bad to tell people no, that you can't. But it becomes absolutely necessary for guarding yourself and protecting yourself from burnout, from even having animosity and bitterness towards someone you know that you love. But because you want to people please, you just keep saying yes when you know you should say no. You will begin to be overwhelmed and stressed out. And you're even sometimes saying yes to things that may even compromise you, compromise your values, your goals. And those are things that you have to set boundaries on. You're teaching people, remember, you're teaching people, even the people that are in your circle, your private circle, you're teaching them how to love and respect you. That yes, I can love you and still tell you no. I tell you, as a parent, we don't have no problem telling kids no, telling them babies no, don't touch, no. Well, we have to also employ that to the rest of the world. who's trying to snatch everything out of you, whether they know it or not. They're pulling on your energy. If you don't take control and say enough is enough, you're going to suffer burnout. You're going to be bitter and resentful. We don't need that. We got too much life to live to walk around being bitter and resentful, when all we have to do is set healthy boundaries for ourselves and let people know how far they think they can push us. You can't let people just keep running away and how they treat you and how they handle you and what they expect from you. You are the author of your own book. You show them, you tell them, teach them your boundaries. If they really truly love you, they will step back and say, yes, I respect everything that you're saying. And not that you don't love me, but it's but so far that I can go. And now I know. Knowing is half the battle. I don't want to get copyrighted. But anyway, I want to thank you so much. We will continue this on in our next Jesus help me, okay? I can't even get my mind right. We're gonna wind it up. I'm trying to do an outro. I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, live in happiness, and believe that happiness is a choice. Show love and share love when you can. Receive it when the person is really, really worthy. Love you guys so much. Peace.